What's happening, friends of Triad of Health Family Healing Center? Excuse the unshaven look. It's kind of new these days. It's really in. People like it. I don't know if you like it, but it's just what you gotta fit in, you know. Anyway, so we're here right now, and we're gonna talk a little bit. I'm in Las Vegas, and I don't think you can necessarily see it from here, but I'm looking at a 5G cell tower. These cell towers are all over Las Vegas. So I'm in a convertible Mustang right now. Hope you guys like it. I'll let you see the car in a minute. I don't have my little selfie stick, so I'm just sort of doing it by hand. Excuse me. Got a little cold here. Okay. So the point is of this live, Facebook Live, is to go over the 5G network and what it might mean for you. So we're getting a lot of problems with radiation now in our society, and it seems to be that although we have a problem with Fukushima, and although there's a problem with the fish throughout the entire Pacific Ocean, which is a big clue, this is a quick tip: avoid having too much Pacific fish because it's toxic. It has radiation in it. So I'm going to let you see if you can see the cell tower. It's kind of far away. It might be hard for you to see, but actually I'll let you look at it behind me. Yeah, that's a little hard to see. Maybe I'll just point it out for you because I can't even see in that direction. So if you look over here, yeah, this is definitely challenging to see on this iPhone. But if you look over that way, it's actually, yeah, I don't think you can see it, but past that building there, this is right near the car rental return, past that building, past the building I was just showing you, there's the Mustang. It's kind of like the midlife crisis car that we have nowadays. But there's a 5G cell tower, and these 5G cell towers are spread out all over California, all over Nevada, all over the United States, and the amount of radiation coming out of these things is very, very dangerous. Lots of people are getting sick. So quick tip number one, don't eat too much Pacific fish because it has radiation in it. The same radiation that came from Fukushima. The further south you go in the Pacific, the better. Alaska, even though it's got wonderful salmon, is not safe, okay? At least not on the west part of Alaska. Quick tip number two, if you live near or work near a 5G cell tower, move or get a new job. It's not safe. You don't want to be there. Okay. If you know somebody you think would benefit from this Facebook Live, please share it with them. Take one last look. Oh, hey, Georgette. Hello. Thanks for joining in. I can't really see with these glasses on, so I got to take off the glasses. Do you have any questions, Georgette? If you have questions, feel free to ask. We're almost done with this Facebook Live. Share this with somebody that you know. Another quick tip number 3. If you use wireless at home and you have a wireless router, you're going to have a problem one day. It may not be for a year or 2 or 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. It may even be 10 or 20 years down the road, or even longer. But what you'd want to do is get a wireless router protector. Trying to remember what they're called. They're called Smart Meter Guard. You can go to Smart Meter Guard and just do a search on Google for Smart Meter Guard or smartmeterguard.com, and Router Guard, also ROUTER, and then Guard is the new word, GUARD. Go there and buy. It's like, it may cost you $90 or $100 or $30, but either way, Carly Fardell is watching. I don't know if Facebook Live will tell everyone that, but Oh, Carly, that was so sweet to give me a high five. Carly gave me a high five, I think. Or you're clapping, one of the two. All right, so you can get the smart meter guard. I know we're not talking about a meter. We're talking about the wireless router. But you can get a smart meter guard if you want. If you have a smart meter, which most people nowadays do, because who wants to pay an extra $10 a month? You just put the smart meter guard over your wireless meter, and now it's not emitting dangerous RF radiation. By the way, thank you to Carly Fardell, who's watching, because she's a good proponent of increasing people's awareness about RF radiation coming out of the wireless routers that a lot of us are using. So, for example, I actually am having to take care of this in my home and in my office because we use wireless, you know, that's why. It's part of the modern conveniences that we have. The wireless will still work if you use the smart meter guard. There's a lot of other options, but I don't want to get into too many details right now. So the wireless will not work as well, so don't fool yourself. I mean, if you're trying to, you know, watch TV in a different room than your wireless router, and you have the router guard on your router, it's not going to work as well. You can always take off the router guard temporarily and then just put it back on. It's just a little Faraday cage. Faraday, just, you could look that up on the internet. He was a guy who figured out that you could block a lot of the radiation and transmitting and receiving using wireless with like a metal cage with metal strips that are parallel to each other, that are very close together, because that's the waves are about that width that transmit these frequencies. Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much what I got for you. So again, if you know somebody you think would benefit from this Facebook Live, share it with them. Give us a love. Absolutely give us a love. Come on. Hey, if any of you guys are still watching, Georgette, are you still watching? Georgette? Oh, cool. Give us a love. You never heard of that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, the Faraday cage. Smart meter guard. Smart meter guard is the website, and then you can just go to wireless guard. Okay, you're welcome, Georgette. Thanks for the loves. Thanks for the happy faces. I appreciate it. And yeah, definitely share this, like I just said 3 times, especially if it's somebody you think would benefit from it. Oh, that was very sweet, Georgette. Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation. That's it, though. That's all I got for you guys. You guys got 3 tips you got for reducing radiation. Tip number 1, don't have a whole lot of Pacific fish. So it's not going to be hard if you live in Boston or New York, but if you live in California, it might be a little bit tricky. Or if you live in Nevada or anywhere up and down the West Coast, right? Washington, Oregon, etc. Tip number 2, there's the smart meter guard, right? Tip number 3, move if you live near wireless 5G cell tower, which they're all over the place in certain states and certain cities. Another tip would be, you know, with your cell phone, get a little thing. They have it on Facebook, or you can just search it on Google, I guess. I don't have the exact name, but at least for iPhones, they have a thing where you can cover your phone with the thing, and it blocks the radiation, and then you can, you know, I put the phone up to my ear there, but you can talk safely on the phone when you do that, as long as you have that little thing there on your phone. Yeah, no Pacific fish, get a router guard. Right, Georgette, you are on top of this. You are on top of these things. Okay, cool. Trying to think if there's anything else. There are some other things, but we can save those for another Facebook Live. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for joining in. Peace. Over and out. Also, like follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. We have over 300 videos you can check out on YouTube. We're Triad of Health Family Healing Center on YouTube. Let you take a look at the car one more time. These Ford Mustangs are pretty powerful. You know what I'm saying? That's the car. I like when you like get behind that thing and you like push down on the gas pedal. I mean, you like kind of go pretty quick. You got to be careful because you might go faster than you thought, and the car can skid out and you lose control, and then you have an accident. So you got to be careful. That's the other tip. Tip number 5, be careful if you're driving a Mustang. Okay, especially one of the new ones. Okay. All right, guys, thanks very much. Have a good one.